What if I told you that 3 simple words hold the key to making yourself completely irresistible? Yes, just 3 words. These aren't magical incantations or part of some gimmick or trick. Rather, they are words rooted in timeless wisdom principles that have stood the test of time, since they are based on Stoic philosophy and human connection. Think about this for a moment. In a world where so many people strive to impress others with superficial things, what really stands out is authenticity, depth, and intentionality. These words, when spoken with the right intention and energy, have the power to completely transform how women see you and interact with you. These 3 words are more than simply expressions. They are instruments to express who you are at your core. They transmit assurance, comprehension, respect, and understanding, and they demonstrate to a lady that you are someone deserving of notice rather than just another attention seeker. You will have a better understanding of these terms and their proper usage at the end of this video. I'll explain what they mean, why they're effective, and how to use them in regular interactions to make an impact, so that, whether your goal is to enhance an existing relationship, find someone you admire, or just learn how to communicate more effectively, you stick with me. Please take a moment to subscribe to the channel before we begin, so you can receive notifications whenever we release new videos. These 3 words may seem simple, but they have a profound impact. Once you've mastered them, you'll realize that attracting women has never been about saying more. Rather, it's about saying the right thing at the right time with authenticity and purpose. Let's get started. The first word, appreciate, is a game changer, since it expresses thanks and acknowledgement in a world where so many conversations feel hurried or superficial. Taking the time to truly expressing gratitude can help you stand out from the crowd, because everyone secretly wants to feel appreciated and seen. When you say, "I appreciate," you're not just saying it. You're letting them know that you respect their special traits, deeds, or ideas for women. This may have a profound effect. It's not about flattery. Rather, it's about being genuine and letting her know that you value her presence, words, and efforts. Appreciation is also essential for building strong emotional bonds. Gratitude improves relationships, according to numerous psychological research studies. People are more inclined to build stronger friendships and be more trusting when they feel valued. Women are particularly drawn to guys who acknowledge them. It's a way of expressing, "I see you for who you are, and I value that." But there's a catch. Sincere appreciation is necessary, since women can spot insincerity readily. So if you merely say, "I appreciate you," without meaning it, it will come off as fake. The secret is to be precise rather than general. I appreciate that you describe what you value and why. For example, "I appreciate how passionate you are about your work." It's encouraging to see someone so committed. The word appreciate also has the ability to transform ordinary moments into meaningful ones. For example, let's say you're walking together and she mentions something she loves, like a sunset, a favorite song, or even a childhood memory. By responding, "I appreciate how you notice the little things," you're embodying the fundamental Stoic principle of gratitude, which is about recognizing the positive in others and your own life. This energy attracts women as it instills a sense of value and respect in them. Saying you understand someone means more than just listening. It shows you're actively trying to understand their perspective. The second word, understand, has enormous power when it comes to developing rapport. It's more than just a word. It's a bridge to deeper emotional intimacy. One of the most desirable qualities a man can possess is empathy, and the term empathy exemplifies this quality. Women seek a sense of being heard and acknowledged, and this word demonstrates that you're not just, you should be centered on yourself, yet genuinely curious about her emotions, ideas, and experiences. Additionally, employing understanding indicates emotional intelligence, a trait that women greatly value. It's about accepting and acknowledging her feelings without passing judgment. That doesn't mean you have to agree with everything she says. It just means you're open to her perspective, even if it's different from yours. Another way to use understanding is when there is conflict or disagreement. Instead of making things worse, you can say, "I understand where you're coming from. Let's talk about how we can work through this together." This not only reduces tension, but also demonstrates your capacity to face difficulties with maturity and respect. Guys who create a safe space for women to express themselves tend to attract them. By utilizing understanding, you foster an atmosphere in which she feels at ease opening up. It's a Stoic way of saying, "I'm here for you, and I value what you have to say." Comprehending involves perspective and the concept of reason. By adopting this mindset, you become a better communicator and a more desirable companion. It's about trying to understand others instead of making snap judgments or behaving hastily. The third word, commit, has the capacity to be a transformative word. Be reliable and determined in your follow-through after promising to do something. By using commit, you show that you take your actions seriously, aren't afraid to make commitments, and are willing to keep them. Commitment is a quality that indicates strength of character and is one that women greatly admire. This type of integrity is uncommon in a society where many people avoid taking on responsibility. Emotional availability is also a component of commitment. Whether it's a new romance or a long-term engagement, women want to know that you're prepared to put money into it. It might be very effective to say, "I promise to be honest with you and to build something meaningful." It gives her confidence that you're sincere and not merely acting stoic. When you consistently follow through on your commitments, she will see you as dependable and trustworthy, which strengthens the bond between you and lays the groundwork for a deeper connection. In times of uncertainty or conflict, the word commit can also provide reassurance. If she's nervous about the relationship, say, "I commit to working through this with you because you're important to me." Because it requires deliberate speech and action, commitment builds trust. Such a degree of purpose and clarity can make all the difference. When you use the words commit authentically, you're letting her know that you're serious about your intentions and that she can rely on you. Appreciate, understand, and commit are more than mere words. They embody your values, and women gravitate towards men who are clear about their desires and unafraid to pursue them purposefully. When employed genuinely, your genuineness and capacity for deeper connection have the capacity to change your relationships and make you truly irresistible. If you state even the most profound remarks out of context or without authenticity, they can lose their significance. The impact of words depends on when and where they are used. Knowing the power of timing, delivery, and intention can make these three words stand out. From simple statements to tools of connection and seduction, timing is crucial. Appreciate, comprehend, and commit. Imagine hearing someone hurriedly, muttered, or completely out of place say, "I appreciate you." Now imagine hearing the same phrase said thoughtfully after you've accomplished something significant. The difference is astounding. When you use words like appreciate, understand, or commit, make sure they fit the conversation's flow and the moment's emotional tone. Timing also involves emotional. When you're fully present and paying attention, you can assist her in expressing these words in a way that feels natural and meaningful. Words are just one component of the process. Non-verbal exchange of messages. Your body language, tone, and eye contact are all crucial in expressing sincerity. Due to their high level of intuition, Women are frequently able to detect tiny discrepancies between your words and your delivery. Your voice should have a tone that reflects the feelings you are expressing. A firm, assured tone emphasizes dedication, whereas a gentle, loving tone expresses gratitude. Avoid appearing rushed, monotonous, or overly emotional, as these can detract from your message. Message eye contact. When you look her in the eyes and say, "I understand," it shows that you are attentive and sympathetic. Genuine eye contact reinforces this. Conversely, being shy or avoiding eye contact could cause her to doubt your sincerity. Body language. Your body language and gestures should support your message. Open, relaxed body language communicates honesty and approachability. When she is speaking, leaning slightly forward indicates that you are interested in what she is saying, but crossing your arms or turning your head away can convey disinterest. Context also makes these statements more powerful. Here are some cautions to consider when using these terms excessively, as they can have the opposite effect. Excessive use, especially without sincerity, can cause these words to lose their significance. Use them carefully and sparingly. Being general and imprecise diminishes sincerity. Instead, state what you value about her, such as her kindness, cleverness, or sense of humor, without ignoring non-verbal cues. When your tone and body language don't match what you're saying, it erodes trust and causes uncertainty. Make sure your delivery is constant. Let's examine common mistakes to avoid and strategies for making sure your words are always genuine and impactful. Using these phrases without sincere intent is one of the worst errors guys make. Women are extremely observant and can quickly pick up on insincerity in your body language, tone, and timing. Without genuinely meaning it, saying "I appreciate you" or "I understand" is not only ineffective, but it also quickly erodes confidence. When utilized improperly, these emotionally charged phrases lose their force and may even come across as manipulative. Another frequent error is to use these sentences excessively. They may become monotonous if you say, "I appreciate it," "I understand," or "I commit," without any variation or context. It's crucial to find a balance. Use these phrases when they truly match the situation and add more ways to communicate your feelings and ideas. Use words appropriately to harness their power. It can sound forced or out of place to use these terms in the wrong context or at the wrong time. The important thing is to read the room and modify your language accordingly. Even with the greatest of intentions, you may occasionally abuse these words, so pay attention to her tone, emotions, and the conversation's flow. This degree of self-awareness and accountability is not only appealing, but also fosters trust. The Stoic attitude teaches us to see mistakes as opportunities for progress. If you catch yourself being dishonest or misaligned, don't linger on it. Instead, accept responsibility and work to change. The foundation of successful communication is authenticity. Women cherish sincerity above all else. Your words will only resonate if they accurately convey your objectives and sentiments. Here's how to make sure your genuineness comes through. Think before you speak, then say, "I appreciate it," "I comprehend," or "I promise." Consider whether you really mean it. It's preferable to remain silent or find another method to interact if you're not feeling very grateful or sympathetic at the moment. Generic expressions that say, "I appreciate you," come out as dishonest. Instead say, "I appreciate you," "I truly admire your thoughtfulness," or the work you put into this simile. Likewise, when you say, "I understand," please elaborate on what you're acknowledging. "I understand how stressful that must feel," or "I understand why this matters to you." Synchronize your nonverbal clues. Make sure your body language and tone of voice correspond with what you're saying. You can express a genuine eye commitment with calm composure, direct eye contact, and steady assurance. Fulfill your commitments. Being authentic involves more than just saying the correct things. It also involves acting on them. If you make a commitment, be sure to keep it. Dependability builds respect and trust, and gratitude and understanding should go beyond words. Show her that you mean what you say by acting in a way that supports your opinions. You may make sure that your words have a profound impact and forge real connections by avoiding these typical blunders and concentrating on sincerity. Respect, comprehend, and dedicate aren't just words. When used with sincerity and care, they're bridges to meaningful relationships. Now that you've learned the 3 key words, appreciate, understand, and commit, it's time to put them into practice. You can use these ideas to change how you interact with women and all your important relationships. Don't wait for the right time to start using these words in your everyday conversations. Knowledge is only effective when applied. The next time you're speaking to a woman you admire, a friend, or even a family member, try using one of these words with sincere intent. If this video resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who might find these insights helpful. We'd also love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below with which of the 3 words you are most eager to try out, whether you have used one of these words before, and what the outcome was. Encourage neighborhood neighbors and create a space where we can all grow and learn. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe so that you can receive updates as we post new films. Thank you for watching. I'm Head King. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe.